One of the things that I personally would like to, I guess, express about being an entrepreneur is that I believe it's something that everybody should strive towards, especially, I would say, especially blacks, especially even men. I would say black men, really more specifically. And even more if you have some type of background, because I think that situation, even getting the background and the laws and things that surrounds the individual with a background, forces such a black man to definitely create his own. But that is a lost art and skill set, and just in a creative ability that is, just lost. It's something that we have to definitely be more about, be more into. And even with that being said, I definitely also have to add that, it's not easy. There's a lot more sacrifice involved. There's a lot more discipline and control involved. And you become the one that have to manage and organize basically everything in that particular decision in that particular world. And that when we aren't brought up like that, when we aren't cultivated to be masters of our own time, discipline on our own time, which is the most valuable thing that we can even possess, is time. And that's what makes being an entrepreneur so valuable. But when we're not being brought up like that and cultivated like that, then that could be the most challenging aspect of being an entrepreneur, because you have to be the manager of your time. You have to manage your time very wisely. You have to be able to maximize your time, and be like, that has to be a culture and a ritual, and just, it has to be a thing to where you're fully that has to be one of those things that you work on all the time, and cultivating and being able to maximize one's time. And everything about you becomes a part of your brand, a part of your business. Your name, the way you deal with people, and so on and so forth. But just the main thing is that, it's so valuable, because you become, again, the master of your time, the most valuable thing that we have, our time. I think in equivalency to our health, of course. But, neither something that you can't, or time you can't get back. Your health you can sometimes. But, hey, man, my whole point is that I think that when we're working for someone else, there's an inner being, there's an inner part of you that never submits to that idea, and that also contributes to one's death. I think that it plays a part of why we're also unhealthy. It creates all the stress and turmoil inside. So I believe that our life truly depends on entrepreneurship as well. But again, of course, it's not easy, man. You have to put yourself in a position to be able to finance your business, or you definitely have to have some believers around you that's going to help finance the dream or the vision. But even beyond that, it just takes a collective body, and that's why I'm so against that whole concept or ideal of being independent, because we're interdependent by nature. And there is no success without others making you successful, others patronizing you, others seeing value in what you do and what you have. There is no level of dependency without other people, or independency without, other people. And that kills away the whole ideal of even being independent. But, again, just being an entrepreneur, while it's definitely a challenge, it has its challenges, so does working for people. It's a challenge as well, and it has many challenges. So it's like, which one do you choose, right? Which one do you value the most? Do you value your time more? Do you value your health more? Do you value being able to, all the energy and drive that you put into something? Do you rather get 100% the benefit from it, or give it to someone else, Yeah, so